BG World Sharing Trades update as of May 5 of 2026. Let's go to futures, to historical orders. And for today, I made two trades in total. So one in the morning, one in the afternoon. In the morning, I made a profit of $277.36. That's a rate of return of 62.51%. And in the afternoon, I made a profit of $274.05. That's a rate of return of 61.38%. Unfortunately, for today, we have only two trading signals. I supposed to have three, but unfortunately, because of the debacle, what's going on with BG Wealth, hopefully this will be resolved and we can get back with our third trading signal this coming of May 7. So let's go now to asset. So I do have now a trade asset of $44,922.58. And as you can see, I do have right here a dollar amount under exchange because I decided to put in the 12% tax that the BG World sharing asking for their members. This is for the listing of DXJ Exchange for their IPO. So hopefully will be resolved without concern. So actually I'm confused and there are two conflicting points, like there are two factions that fighting to each other. So I don't know which one is really true because on Telegram there's Stephen Berg in there saying do not pay for this tax because it's a Ponzi scheme. You should not be paying the tax. That Bonchat is hacked by a Chinese group of people. And on the other side, right here, this Stephen Berg here in Bonchat is telling members to pay the 12% and move on forward. And the trading will just resume as soon as possible when you pay your tax. But for me, this part right here, try to imagine they're trying to rag pull all those people that have just invested in BG Wealth. Like for those people that are new, obviously they have not made any money yet, and then I don't think they will pay the 12% tax. For me, as you know, I have started back in January, but I have not withdraw anything because I'm doing this one for a journey. That's why like I'm keeping record, I'm documenting everything almost every week or during my day off. So as you can see right here, I'm just being honest. So this is my journey. So if it ends on May 7, then that's it. Yeah, it will end on May 7. So I'm gambling, putting everything on the line. You might be thinking, oh, why you're so stupid, you're so dumb, why do it's a classic phone scheme. Yeah, you might be right, but I don't think it that way. And for as all of you know, I am also a stock trader. So basically the 20K that I have invested right now in BG World, if it's gone, I can easily make it back. If I've just made a good trade, I can make it back like maybe at the end of the year or maybe just a few months, or we don't know. But in my perspective, because this is how I think, since the other faction is telling not to pay the tax, but unfortunately the other side is telling you to pay the tax, and if you don't, your account will be banned or restricted on May 7th. So basically the deadline is tomorrow. So like I need to do a bet. Like, I spent like $5,197 in order for me to ransom my dollar amount right here, which is the 44,000. So I'm doing a balancing. Like, let's say the other faction, if it's correct, like Bonchat is really hacked by the Chinese, then that's good. Like, BG will survive on that because they will not be closing the accounts of those people that have newly entered BG. But if the other side will succeed, let's say they will close the account for those people who have not paid the 12%, then that's a bad thing. That's the end of BG, as you know, because no more people will gonna believe or try to invest in BG. And you know how BG works, right? Like, you're a trader first and then you're a referrer. So you need to bring people into the program so that you can level up. So if that trust and belief will be gone from BG, I don't think any company, especially on this type of scheme, will survive. And that is just my take, guys. So if you want to know what's the progress, try to subscribe in my channel. By the way, I already send Elena, that I paid for the 12%, but unfortunately, I have not received a reply from her yet. So hopefully tomorrow, and let's see from there. And I will just update you guys tomorrow night once I get some information about BG World with my journey here. Okay, guys, thank you for listening on my channel. Bye bye, guys.